So here we are driving into Farina, established in 1878. Initially it was called Government Gums, but its name was changed to indicate a great hope that they would grow wheat there. It was the railhead for a period as the railroad pushed out of Port Augusta and eventually reached Alice Springs and ultimately Darwin, but that was a long time later. At the time there was a hope that rain would follow the plough, but it didn't. It survived as a service town to the railroad for a period, but fell into disuse and is now a bit of a ghost town, getting a makeover by the Friends of Farina, who are doing their best to restore it. It's a gorgeous spot. The campground is straight ahead. Good morning, Garth.
Good morning, Robert.
How'd you sleep?
Like a baby.
Excellent, I'm pleased to hear it. What are we up to today?
Well, we're at Farina and it's known for its bakery. It's only open for a short time each year, so I'm hoping you're going to take me for a walk with the dog and we're going to go to the bakery and see what we can find.
Right. It's also a bit of a ghost town, isn't it? And clearly it's an arid area. I think this country must have broken a million hearts. The abandoned homesteads and abandoned buildings around the place.
It's very isolated.
A pretty tough country.
Yes, I'm glad I wasn't a pioneer, because I wouldn't have lasted. Would have been home to mother.
Good morning. Pancakes for breakfast. This is Fizzy Lizzie. Fizzy Lizzie is a pet of ours. We've had her for a few years. She's the sourdough starter for our sourdough bread. And because we have to keep a bit of a turnover going, we often use her for pancakes. So pancakes for breakfast. I need 400 grams of Fizzy. Which we'll replace with an equal mixture of flour and water. A little bit more and we're done. We'll do that in a minute. And it goes into the jug. Along with some water. Three healthy teaspoons of sugar. And a little salt. There's a crease in my hand shaped like an H. And an H of salt is just about the right amount. And some cinnamon. Carefully measured. Comme ça. And an egg. If you're a vegan, you can do it without the egg. It's not essential. It's quite a nice pancake even without the egg. And we give that a good stir until we've got a batter adding water until it's about the right consistency. And then it's a really good idea to leave it stand for a while, because the yeast gets to work and puts a few bubbles and you get a nice light mix. So pancake number 1 is on the plate, and here comes pancake number 2, a little bit of oil. So you're wearing your Carlton jumper, Gail?
Yes, and we had a win.
That's a rare event.
It was a rare event.
Actually, I should be stirring this with a wooden spoon. Carlton sell them cheap.
Oh, we are funny this morning, and I noticed that you had trouble getting eggs out of the egg container.
Yes, I did. It's a new egg container.
But the same design as the old one. So it should
A little different. They call me the egg whisperer. I see you're putting marmalade on your pancake.
I did.
It's the only way to do it.
I do like lemon though. But because of the restrictions coming across the South Australian border, I couldn't bring my lemons.
Couldn't bring your lemons.
A very nice pancake.
Thank you, my dove. I'll do the flipping bit at the end, then if I don't land it I can edit it out.
More please.
There you go, Gail. After breakfast we went for a bit of a drive in the surrounding countryside, and you'll notice that the UHF aerial is doing something of a jelly dance, and you won't see it again because it's snapped off. As the railhead, Farina was a pretty busy town for a while. It had 2 Christian churches and a mosque, 2 pubs, 1 brothel, and of course a nicely laid out cemetery. From the air the modern town looks like this. Here's the cemetery with an Afghan corner. The ruins are impressive during the day, but I think they look even better after dark. Not all the ruins are buildings, of course, and the old bakery has been restored and looks absolutely superb. The bread that it's producing is absolutely splendid. It really is the nicest bread I've had for a while. We spent 2 nights in Farina, and after a last walk round we headed on our way. If you've enjoyed this video, be grateful for a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, that would be wonderful, and if you hit the bell button you'll be advised when there's another video to see. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning, Robert.
How did you sleep?
Bloody awful. The dog pushed me against the side of the tent. You snored. And that was very uncomfortable.
I think we'll start that again. Take 2. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning, Robert.
How'd you sleep?
Like a baby.